You're drowning in achievements that don't feel like yours, buried under success that's suffocating you. Here's what nobody tells high achievers: the thing that got you here is now killing who you're becoming. Welcome to Daily Power Boost, Ignite Your Potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. I had an assortment of different productivity systems, too many courses and programs, and a calendar that looked like Tetris. The day I missed my son's bedtime because I was optimizing my morning routine, I knew something was broken. Not my systems, me. You're not overwhelmed, you're overcommitted to being the version of you that thought more meant worthy. Every layer you add, another goal, another tool, another commitment, feels like progress, but you're not becoming more effective. You're becoming more exhausted. Complexity feels like control, but it's usually camouflaged fear. Because if you stay tangled in a dozen priorities, you never have to face the vulnerable act of choosing what really matters. Choosing one thing means letting go of the illusion that you could be everything. For the achiever who's built their identity on being capable of everything, it can feel like death. Here's what McEwen's research in essentialism reveals. Most people don't fail for a lack of effort. They fail because they are stretched across too many commitments and never protect what matters most. But it goes deeper than failure. Managing non-essentials has a hidden cost. Baumeister and Tierney studies show that willpower drains with every unnecessary decision, leaving you too tired for the choices that actually count. You're not just losing productivity, you're losing yourself. The person who said yes to everything, they're disappearing under the weight of their own capability. There's a version of you that exists underneath all this noise, the one who knows the difference between being busy and being effective, who measures impact instead of hours, who chooses depth over breadth. That version isn't waiting for you to add more. They're waiting for you to subtract what was never yours to carry. Richard Koch's 80-20 principle proves this. A small fraction of effort produces most of our results. The rest, it's distraction disguised as diligence. Cal Newport's deep work research shows that the ability to focus on essentials is what separates meaningful impact from shallow busyness. When you subtract the noise, you don't become less, you become concentrated. Radical simplicity isn't laziness, it's leadership. It's saying no to good opportunities so you can say yes to great ones. It's killing projects that make you look busy but feel empty. It's trusting that depth beats breadth every single time. The most powerful people aren't the busiest, they're the most selective. Every yes to the wrong thing is a no to who you're becoming. Here's what you can do this week. Identify the theft. Write down 3 things you're doing right now that don't actually move the needle. Ask, is this essential or am I hiding behind complexity? Kill one thing. Don't delegate, don't postpone. Murder one obligation that drains you more than it fuels you. Anchor your essentials. Name your top 2 priorities this season. Let them filter every yes and no for the next 30 days. Ask yourself, where am I hiding behind complexity instead of choosing focus? What would I do differently if I believed simplicity was strength? That's today's boost. The most fulfilled people aren't the ones with the fullest calendars. They're the ones with the clearest priorities. If you're buried under layers that don't even feel like you anymore, let's cut through the noise and reconnect you to the essentials of who you are so you can lead with focus, not fatigue. Book your identity clarity call using the link in the notes. Next episode, from exhaustion to empowerment, your path to healing. Because burnout isn't the end of your story. It's your invitation to reclaim your energy and write a new one. Until then, lead true, simplify bold, move without the noise, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.